whenever we are supposed to do IVF cycles, no, at that time we have to minimize chances of unsuccessful IVF outcomes. How do we do that? We have to ensure that basic things are always correct. One of it is the uterus always has to be perfect before you begin any IVF treatment. Let's say if somebody is having a uterine polyp, then we should treat it before moving ahead with embryo transfer. I'm showing you one such case here. Look at the screen. Here, this patient has come to us from Nagpur for IVF treatment, and in her case, it was evident that her uterus is having one very small polyp, submucous polyp. Now, the beauty is, before we send her back to her town, today we are going to remove this polyp, and then she will go back, so that once she is called for embryo transfer, at that time we do not have to struggle with why the uterus is not perfect, why lining is so perfect, not perfect. Once we treat these small problems, after that it is evident that the uterus will show you a good lining. Never ever do compromised IVF treatment, because it doesn't work. Now I'll show you how the polyp can be easily removed. See, this is a polyp. All we have to do is cut at its base. Once we cut at its base, polyps can be literally taken out in matter of seconds. See, the polyp is already gone. Now, by removing this polyp, we have ensured that there is no further disturbance in the cavity, and that way patient will not have any problem in terms of implantation of embryo. Now, look at this. This polyp has the potential to cause disturbance in implantation. Once we remove it, after that we can ensure that at least from external factors, no such factor is present before we begin the fertility journey. So remember, before beginning with the IVF treatments, always ensure that your uterus is perfect, there are no polyps, no infections, and only then begin with the fertility journey. Thank you.